Hello everyone, welcome to First Time Home Buyer. I'm Manisha Natarajan, your host, and we come to you every week with a simple agenda to make sure you make a data-backed informed choice when it comes to buying your first property. We've got Sameer Jasuja as always. Sameer, welcome.
Thank you, Manisha. Pleasure to be here as always.
And let's begin with a quick glance at the markets we will cover on the program today. Our first market is Bengaluru Whitefield. What can you buy in a budget of 75 to 80 lakh rupees? Also your top picks in Pune and Wakad in a budget of 50 to 60 lakh rupees. Hyderabad's become an almost must in every show of ours. So Attapur, here the budget is a very affordable 25 to 30 lakhs. We'll tell you what are the data-backed best picks. Navi Mumbai, Ulve to be precise, 40 lakhs. What are your top buys? We also take you to Pune's Bhavdan market in a budget of 60 to 65 lakhs to cull out the top properties. We also have Bengaluru Hudi. It's a hold or sell question on a project by Godrej Group, Godrej Air. There's also Chandigarh covered today, Zirakpur to be precise, whether it's a market where you should be holding or selling if you own property. And of course, another one on Pune, Keshav Nagar, in a budget of 60 lakh rupees. Sameer Jasuja, interestingly, the number of questions from the markets tell you where the buying has picked up. So Pune definitely, Bengaluru and Hyderabad definitely are markets which are moving with first-time home buyers, isn't it?
Sure. I think if you look at the top three developers, listed developers out of Bangalore, you'll see that, some kind of demand is started to revive in Bangalore in a big way, especially with respect to under construction properties, which is coming as a big surprise to me.
All right, let's welcome our first caller, Ranvijay Yadav. Mr. Yadav, hi, good to have you with us. Go ahead. What's your question, sir?
Hello. Hello, ma'am. I have a budget of 40 lakhs and I am looking for 1 BHK in Ulve for last actually 1.5 years.
Okay.
I had booked the flat, in fact, but because of some rate dispute, I could not finalize the deal. I just wanted, I can still buy in that budget in Ulve, or is it beyond my budget now?
All right. So first of all, I think the very basic question, Sameer, is can he buy anything in that budget of 25 to 30 lakhs in Ulve? He says he's been trying to buy into this market for a while but hasn't been able to succeed because of rate disputes. Maybe the wait has been good for him. I mean, prices haven't really gone anywhere.
So it will be almost impossible to give you anything between 25 and 30 lakhs even because the weighted average price of the market over there is around about 6,400 rupees a square foot. So if you were to multiply by the smallest size flat of say 500 odd square foot also, it goes way above the budget of 25 lakhs as such. Having said that, we've got the cheapest possible options over there that we can share with you, and then if you can up your budget, you can go in for those options. Ulve, for our other viewers, has one positive going for itself and one negative. As far as the positive is concerned, it's got great connectivity to the other regions of Navi Mumbai, like the Belapur region, Nerul, Vyavashi and Ghansoli. The negative is that the social infrastructure is still quite poor over there and it needs to catch up in a big way compared to the kind of development that has already happened there. It is a little small developer-centric development, as I would call it, because they're not really big developers over there. They're one tower kind of developments as such. The market is undersupplied for ready options. It gets a rating of 5, as I mentioned, because of the social infrastructure lacking there. The three projects that you can consider are Mega Ista by Mega Group, getting ready this year, available with the developer under 40 lakhs. Then we have Lakshmi Aurum by Lakshmi Ventures in Sector 17. This has been ready since 1 year, and 1 BHK can be bought over here in about 37 lakhs. And lastly, Tulsa Namdev Residency. This is the cheapest amongst the three, although the ticket size is bigger. It's trading at 5,900 rupees a square foot, so about 10% below the weighted average price of the market, getting ready this year. But here the smallest 1 BHK is 645 square feet, and that actually takes the budget slightly up.
All right, so quick look at the projects. Of course, you will have to up your budget. That goes without saying. Ulve, 40 lakhs. Here is what you can buy. Mega Ista by Mega Group. Lakshmi Aurum by Lakshmi Ventures. Tulsa Namdev Residency by Bhatija Developers. And Sameer, I'm just... It's a little disheartening that this is an area, Ulve, which has very poor infrastructure, and yet the prices don't look cheap at all.
Comparatively, if you were to look at nearby destinations like Kharghar, where prices are touching around about 8,000 rupees a square foot, relatively it becomes cheaper. But yes, when you look at MMR markets, 6,400 is also considered to be cheap. That's all I have to say with respect to those areas.
Well, everybody in Mumbai is now hoping that Mumbai Development Plan, once operational in July, will bring in some truly affordable housing stock. But then there are many skeptics out there who believe that may not happen. Let's see how that unfolds. Next caller on the line is Mr. Maheshwar Gowalikar. Mr. Gowalikar, thank you very much for joining us. Go ahead, sir. How can we help you? What's your question?
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
From Hyderabad. This is Maheshwar from Hyderabad.
Okay.
I'm very happy to follow up your show regularly.
All right.
And my query is that actually I'm looking 2 BHK flat in Hyderabad, worth 40 lakhs, around 30 to 40 lakhs amount.
Okay.
And actually I gone through the one project. That is, the project name is Purvankara, Provident Kenworth. It is located at Hyderabad, Attapur. It's in west side. So I just want to know the information, how is this project, and the project saying that they are going to start possession from 2019.
Right.
So
Okay.
can you please give me the information? Like, is it a good thing to can I invest in this property?
Okay. All right. So Hyderabad Attapur market, and of course the developer is a very well-reputed developer of Bengaluru, who's now spreading their wings across the country, southern markets specifically. So Samir, over to you. Attapur, one of the well-established old markets of Hyderabad. Do you suggest that Maheshwar goes ahead with the Purvankara project?
Manisha, first of all, a little bit about the micro market. It's one of the very few micro markets that is appreciated about 4.5% to 5% on a year-on-year basis at a time when most micro markets are kind of depreciating. So that is a very big positive. It's got decent social infrastructure as well. It gets a location rating of 6.5. It's undersupplied for the ready-to-move in category. That's also a big plus. So all in all, everything going for this micro market, and also the connectivity to the airport is very good now via the elevated Narasimha Rao Expressway. So definitely it's a buy from our side, this micro market. Purvankara is a great developer. They concentrate on affordable housing through this other company called Provident. They are very quality conscious, and they're also deliver on time. So you can go ahead with the Provident property. Coming back to other recommendations that you may want to consider, we have Happy Homes High-Tech Suites. This is an older project, it's ready since 2011, but slightly cheaper, 3,000 rupees odd a square foot in a micro market where the weighted average price is about 3550. Gem Nest by Gem Builders, again around 3,000, 3,100 rupees a square foot, ready since 2016. And should you want to go for a ready project, you have Himma Sai Shrindam by Himagri Builders. This project is getting ready this year, and this project is the only project available with the developer.
All right, sir. So Provident Kenworth, which is in Rajinder Nagar, Attapur area, is a go-ahead, of course, because this is a question you just sent us. So details are not flashing on your screen, but it's a positive from, or a thumbs up from Samir Jasuja. There's also the project Happy Homes by High-Tech Suites and Gem Nest by Gem Builders, Himma Sai Srinidham by Himagri Builders, 3 other projects in Attapur, which seems to be a fairly well-established and a recommended market for an under-supply situation, which means there's not a lot of supply. So likelihood of this market or the property market of this area going up is quite high. All right, let's welcome Mr. Harshit Khanna on the phone line. Mr. Khanna, hi, welcome to the show, sir. How can we help you?
Hi, Manisha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Fine. I have a query. I want to buy a 2.5 or 3 BHK for myself, especially in Bangalore East area.
Bangalore East, okay.
Yeah, my budget 5 to 80 lakh, and I want to go with a project which will be delivered in a short span of time of 1 and 1.5 years. It has to be RERA approved.
Okay.
And even I saw some of the shortlisted projects like SLB, Sky House, and Asset Mark. So please guide me.
All right. Okay. So Samir, East Bengaluru is his market. He wants almost ready to move in projects. So literally, I think the buyers have also smartened up a lot. And yet it should be RERA registered so that the last leg also gets completed. What do you suggest for him?
So he sent in quite a few projects, out of which we've shortlisted Whitefield as a micro market. He's looking for an end-use kind of a decision. He's from the IT industry, and Whitefield suits very well for both those categories. We like the micro market because of the social infrastructure also it has, which gets it a rating of 7, adequately supplied. So there are a lot of choices that you can make over here, and the connectivity is just fantastic. The projects that you've shortlisted, out of that, we've ranked 2 projects, and both of them get a go-ahead in Whitefield. SLB Sky Houses by SLB Infrastructure at 4,600 rupees, getting ready next year only. Again, RERA approved as you required. And then we have Assets Mark, again gets a go-ahead, slightly more expensive at 4,800. Getting ready this year itself. That's the advantage. At the 3 bedrooms are sold out here, so you'll have to pick them up from the resale market. But the 2 BHKs are available still with the developer.
All right, so SLV Sky House gets a go-ahead, Assets Mark by Assets also gets a go-ahead. Makes our job so much easier, Samir, isn't it? When the buyer himself has shortlisted projects, all that you have to do is a thorough check to know that, yes, he's making the right decision. Okay, we're going to take this next email. Stuti Zaveri has sent us this email and says, I just saw the ad on CNBC TV 18 and I'm tempted to send the mail. Stuti, thank you very much. I'm looking for an investment for buying a property or home. Preferable cities are Mumbai and Pune, as I'm currently located in Pune, but I'm originally from Mumbai. My budget is restricted to 50 to 60 lakhs, so property with good amenities and good location. Well, Stuti, I can tell you, by doing the show for so many years, that Mumbai is going to be a hard push for you, Samir.
You're absolutely right. At those kind of price points and budgets, Pune seems to be the best city to go in for. It's got great infrastructure, especially areas in and around the IT parks. We've got a micro market over there called Wakad for you, which is adequately supplied, gets a rating of 6. Is also appreciated by about 3% on a year-on-year basis. It's close to the Hinjewadi IT park, so employment generation is good over there, which leads to a lot of occupancy level highs in terms of getting your property rented, since you may be looking at it from an investment point of view. Vastu Viva is the first recommendation by BU Bhandari Landmarks, getting ready this year. Available with the developer. Then we have Pristine Pro Life Phase 3 in Wakad, which is at 5,600 rupees a square foot. And lastly, we have Sonnet by Montfort Homes, cheapest out of the lot, getting ready in 2020. So you have options between 18, 19 and 20, all available from the developer. You can just pick and choose. All fall within your budget of 50 lakhs to and below, actually.
All right, so 3 projects, 50 to 60 lakhs. Wakad is the market. Pune, Vastu Viva, Pristine Pro Life, Phase 3 and Sonnet by Montfort Homes. It's time for a quick break. A reminder to you, send us your questions at home@nw18.com. Leave your contact details, so in case we have any follow-up questions, we could get in touch with you. We'll be back with some more markets to cover. Stay tuned.